Happy Friday, everyone. I am here to share with you a video that is kind of close to my heart and is really going to be supportive for new coaches or people who are newer in their business and trying to create things and maybe having those things not work out, or you're not meeting the goals that you have set for yourself. So this video is for you. And I can tell you that I have lived these experiences. And I'm going to share with you a recent goal that I had set for myself, and I didn't meet the goal. However, I am still so pleased with the results that I did create. And and so let me just get in here, get in with the information here. So what I want you to get from this video is how you can never fail. So failure it's just a concept, right? It's a concept that is in culture, but you don't have to let it be a word that is in any description of who you are. I've talked to so many people who have these deeper limiting beliefs that I am a failure. And so whenever they go to create something, and if it doesn't quite go the way that they hoped it would go, they believe and come back to this belief of I am a failure. So one thing that you can do, if this is you, is to create the truth of who you are, that you are infallible, that it's not possible for you to fail. So this is one thing that could be really supportive for you. So you'll have to move out that old belief of I am a failure and bring in something new and supportive. And there's different ways that you can even look at failure to see that you are actually not failing. So let me go a little bit further into this, and I wanted to share a quote from the famous Queen song of We Are the Champions, which is, I consider it a challenge before all human race that I never lose. So I listen to this song often. It gets me pumped up, and that phrase sticks out in my mind. I consider it a challenge before all human race that I never lose. Does that mean I never meet my goals? No. It means that I don't let it mean that I lose. So this is a state of being, of never losing. And actually, it's the reverse of that. It's a state of being a winner. And that is what I am creating in myself, a state of being that I am a winner. And this is what I want to offer you today as a way for you to never fail. So I want to also add a couple of practical tips here of what to do when you are trying to create a goal. Because the reason that you fail is that you don't meet a goal, right? You have a goal of creating a business. You don't make money. Does that mean you fail? No, it means you still have a business and you're trying to make money, right? So whatever goal that you set, and this is number one, is that you need to understand that that goal is just an arbitrary number or arbitrary thought or product or result. It's something that you made up in your mind for yourself. And so be really intentional about the goals that you make and know that they are your goals, and set them for yourself and be intentional. But also you need to realize that your brain, your old patterning and cultural conditioning, and your personal beliefs, whether they are limiting beliefs that don't support you or empowering beliefs, they are gonna be what gives meaning to the goal, right? So the goal is just some neutral thing. It's the meaning that you give it that can turn you into a failure or a winner, right? Whether you meet the goal or not. Whether you meet the goal or not is just whether you meet the goal or not. The meaning that you give it is you're a failure or you're a winner, right? So these are the things to pay attention to, what's going on with you internally If you believe that you're going to fail if you don't meet the goal, then you're going to have a lot of fear and resistance and pain in trying to meet the goal. Versus if you believe that you are a winner and that you're creating results no matter what, then you are always going to be winning no matter what the final outcome is, right? So the second thing to be aware of here is what do you do when you don't meet your goal? So I had a workshop recently where I had a goal of creating 20 people in it. So that was my number, my big, like, impossible, epic number of 20 people enrolled, 20 people changing their lives and experiencing transformation and coming together in this beautiful space of learning. So I didn't meet the goal, right? I didn't get to 20 people. And there was a time in my life where I would be so scared if that would have happened, or if that happened, right? Or even like going up to trying to meet the goal before it was the final hour, it would have been so scary for me, but it wasn't. And the reason is because I have worked on this, that I've changed my relationship with failure. I don't even really consider ever failing. I've done a lot of science in the past, and I know that like failed experiments, you always learn from them. So everything is a learning opportunity. So I could really get through that part pretty easily. But the other things that I had made not meeting goals mean was that I couldn't trust myself. So when I saw that and I worked through that, then I felt free to the point where if I don't meet a goal, then I know that I'm going to have my back, and I know that I'm going to create results, and I know that, something good is going to come of this. What happens when you don't meet the goal? Well, you may have an emotional reaction, and that's often from the meanings that you make of creating that goal. So the first thing you need to do is really allow yourself space to be with and honor those emotions and, disappointment or frustration that may come up. And it's totally okay if those come up. You may judge yourself, or, all these things can come up. But the thing is just to give them space to pass through you. Because in the end, no matter what emotion comes up, and I love this, it's, the more work I do, the more I see that there's always some beautiful golden nugget of insight to create or to become aware of on the other side of that emotion. So committing to creating from the disappointment or frustration. And then, of course, these may be more obvious things to reflect on after you have allowed the emotions to flow through and you're in a place of loving and honoring everything that you have created, is to ask yourself these questions, like how can I do better next time? What worked? What didn't work? And what would I do differently next time? So the third thing I want to share with you today is about like how to never fail, is that you let the goal create your being. You allow that goal to transform you. So this is the absolutely most profound thing to take into your goal setting. To know that when you set a goal, it will grow you. It will create in you, because it's going to bring up these difficult emotions or situations or challenges that you can learn from. And if you're committed to allowing it to grow you, to create who you be, then you will always have winning results. Always. So really direct your attention to like, why are you creating the goal? Yes, to serve your clients and to serve the people that you want to serve, and to serve you. Because when you set a goal that's, above what you're currently reaching to, then you're going to have to change who you are being in order to reach that goal. And this is the most profound thing that you can take from creating a goal, whether you meet the goal or not. If you allow it to grow you, then you will most definitely always be a winner. Okay, I hope this was helpful for you today, and actually I'm sure it will be. There's always insight to be gained when you are looking for it. Know that I absolutely love you, and I'm so grateful that you took the time to watch this video, and let me know what stuck out for you. What were the insights? Share your thoughts on the video below or wherever it is the comments are, and I will see you next time. Have a beautiful day, weekend, wherever you are when you watch this. Bye.